joined us tonight. We are super excited about what the information that is going to be shared here tonight. I am, like I said, I reside in Austin, Texas, and I am a product of the product. The Epic has changed my life and upgraded my life for the better. And I'm so excited to be a part of this opportunity. I'm so excited to be a brand partner with The Epic. I have met some amazing people. Some of you all have had the opportunity to be in your presence, and it has been phenomenal getting to know each of you all, hearing your stories, hearing about your life, meeting some of your children and your families. Hello, Dr. Racine. Thank you for joining us tonight. If you have been invited out, if this is your first time joining us at The Epic, please drop in the chat. This is my first time, and I want you all to get in there and welcome them. Let them feel warm. Let them feel a warm welcome from our brand partners. Let them know how we do it here with The Epic. All righty, so I am excited tonight. I am ready to bring up our presenter. If you are ready for what is about to take place tonight, drop me some fire emojis in that chat. I'm telling you, tonight is going to be phenomenal. So if you're ready, just light up the chat with the fire emojis as I begin to bring our presenter. Now, I met this beautiful young lady because she's younger than me. She do try to boss me around, but I am older than her. Nevertheless, she has been phenomenal in my life. My life has upgraded since I met her. I thought I was doing good till I met her. But I met this amazing woman about 8 months ago, and it has been phenomenal. I am excited to present her and to bring her up tonight. She is my personal coach. And she's one of our exceptional leaders in this opportunity. She's the wife, hallelujah. She is the life of one husband, hallelujah. And then she has 4 children and 2 grandchildren. And she's also a dog mom. Now, let me tell you something. She loves to make money. She loves to have fun. And she's going to show us how to get to the money tonight. If you're ready to get to the money, go ahead and drop some money emojis in the chat, because she's going to show us how to get to the money. And so without further ado, I can say a lot about this woman. She's smart. She's went to the top of every company that she's been in. She is highly successful. And without further ado, or without delaying the time any further, I want you to put some hand claps in the chat and help me welcome Miss, and I call her Rochelle. When she do real good, I call her Rochelle. That's an inside thing for us. We're going to welcome Mrs. Nina Rochelle Moore to the call. Are you out there, Mrs. Moore?
I am here. Y'all give it up for Miss Alicia Richardson. That's Elder Richardson out of Austin, Texas. Y'all, she probably didn't tell you. She probably there sweating. She probably over there sweating. But I want y'all to give it up for her. You guys, you know what? I love when people step up, especially when it's people first or second time. It gets easier and easier. And here's what I learned a long time ago. The people that earn the most money, they are in front of the rooms, right? So either they're in front of the rooms or they're doing these Zooms. And so, you know, that's another mark of leadership. And it's another mark showing you that Miss Richardson has a desire to grow. And so congratulations for hosting. Thank you for hosting our call, but congratulations for doing an amazing job. Her energy is always like that, y'all, infectious. And we're very excited to watch Miss Richardson just grow like by leaps and bounds. She's taking this business by storm. She is not to be played with. And she's making a whole lot of money. And she's actually doing this full time now, coming from corporate America. And now here she is. She found this opportunity all from the power of Facebook, right? And so if you were invited tonight, you are the real VIPs. If you are a guest, let us know in the chat and let us know where you're logging in from. My name is Nina Rochelle Moore, and you heard that I'm a wife and I'm a mom, and we're actually caring for our grandson right now. He's been with us for a week. real new, having a 3-year-old around the house again. But our children range from the ages of 36. We've got a 31-year-old, a 25-year-old, and a 9-year-old, right? Our 2 glam children. I'm a former hairstylist, 27 years. I slaved behind the chair, but 25 years in the actual salon. I love God. I love his people. I love having fun, but I love making money, right? And we're going to show you some things tonight that are probably going to, you're probably going to say, oh, you know, I've seen these kinds of things before. But what I want you to do is in the chat, I need you to write the number 2. Right? And I want us to just keep saying 2. There's some powerful things that have happened with the power of 2. And when I think about things like Noah's Ark, and when I think about how he loaded that ark 2 by 2 by 2, because 2, let me tell you what this means. 2 is the perfect number for duplication, right? I want you to write that number there, write that word in the chat, duplication. And so I am honored to be here this evening. We're going to talk about a system, right? A system that allowed me to retire myself in January of 2015. We're here to talk about a system that retired my husband. You guys, October the 30th of 2021, we're going to talk about a system that has paid off people's mortgages 6 years early, 10 years early. We're going to talk about a system that has paid off people's car notes, paid down debt, helped people put their children through college. We're going to talk about a system. Now, I want to make this a preface before we get started, that I am not here to talk down on jobs. We are not down on jobs. We're simply up on opportunity. All right. And so I want to make sure that you understand that before we get started. I am here to lay out the goal of the mission of this great project called The Experience. And we're going to share a little bit more about that with you. But I want you to know that you've heard that I've gone to the top of every company that I've been a part of. And it is all because I understand the power of duplication. And I understand that you got to get 2, right? There's that number again that you got to get 2. So far, back to 2014, when I ran a play that earned us millions of dollars, simply 2 by 2 by 2. All right. And so I don't want you to make this difficult. You know, people tend to run from simplicity. They simply do. And what happens, Elder Patricia, what happens is people say things like, this can't be this simple. I mean, they say things like that, right? And what they do is they put the blinders on as they begin to talk themselves out of something that was created to be simple. The power of 2. Simple, right? Will we all agree that everybody that's on the line right now, do you know 2 people? How many of you know 2 people that could use an extra $100 a day? How many of you know 2 people that could stand to lose an extra 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, maybe 40, 50, 100 pounds, right? How many of you know 2 people that are always complaining about being tired, or they can't sleep, or maybe they're in pain, or they've got some inflammation going on? How many of you know 2 people that are just never happy, right? They're always complaining about something. How many of you know 2 people? Now, I'm here to tell you that I never went to college, right? I did go to beauty school. I was opposed to, I didn't want to, I just didn't believe that college was for me. I went to the Philadelphia High School for Girls, which is one of the most prestigious high schools in the city of Philadelphia, right? And then I didn't want to go to college, but my parents said, well, you're going to go do something. Right? Well, I was very into fashion, very into beauty, very into hair. And so I went on a beauty culture school and I graduated top of my class. But let me tell you what we recently learned. What we recently learned is that network marketing, or multi-level marketing, we like to call it MLM, multi-level marketing, is being taught at more than 200 colleges, including Harvard Business School. I want y'all to write that down. So for all of you like me, right, when I was introduced to this profession, see what happened with me, Elder Patricia, is that I was told that it was a pyramid scheme. It was something called a Ponzi scheme. Now, I didn't do any research, Veronica. I didn't do any research, Tedra. What I did was I went on to believe what other people said to me. I didn't even look up underneath the hood, Jermaine, to see if what they were saying was even true. But when you've got a college existing like a Harvard Business School, would you all agree that perhaps Harvard, if they're validating, right? If they're validating that they're actually teaching network marketing as a profession, then perhaps it is not the pyramid or the Ponzi scheme that we once believed. Now, I am here to tell you that Harvard Business School developed 3 criteria that a network marketing company must have in order to make it a desirable opportunity. And the 3 are, number 1, the company must be at least 18 months old. Well, the company that I'm going to talk to you about, Jackie Jones, is 7 years old. We're actually in our 8th year right now. The company must have a product that is highly consumable, because having a product that is highly consumable means repeated sales, thereby guaranteeing customer loyalty versus the one-time sales. I am here tonight to talk about a few products, not all of them, because we have a large catalog of products, but we're going to talk about our products that are highly consumable, highly retailable. They are affordable, high impact, high quality products. So there's number 2. Harvard said that a company must have 3 things as their criteria in order for you to follow this company as a valid network marketing company. And the 3rd thing says it needs to be a ground floor opportunity. Now, let me explain something to you. You don't do the companies that are only been out like 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, because what happens is those are just kind of like startups. That's not a ground floor opportunity. That's a startup company. A ground floor opportunity is right where we are right now, where we still kind of got a little kinks to get out, right? But the company has been flowing smoothly. People have earned hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. Be Epic is a ground floor opportunity. And so now we are validated by Harvard Business School and the over 200 other colleges that are teaching network marketing as a profession. Is it okay if I share with you some information, the same kind of information that 100% not only changed my life, but it saved my life? I want to welcome you to the experience. And I want to talk to you about 3 steps. The very first step that we're going to talk about tonight, hold on a minute. I'm sorry, you guys, that was not supposed to go yet. The 3 steps that I want to talk to you about, and let me stop the share because I think I actually put it on auto and I don't want it on auto. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It's okay. We're going to get it right. But I want to make sure that I don't mess this up because I don't want to go too fast. All right. I don't want to go too fast and now I can't get back to my screen. Give me a second, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to go too fast. All right. That is still not it. I got so much stuff sitting up on my screen. And that is why I can't find it, right? Hold on. I'm going. Don't worry, y'all. I'm going to get there. There we go. All right. So let's talk about the first step. The first step is to have an experience. And I want you to write that in the chat. Have an experience. You use our green when you wake up. 1 green when you wake up. And I'm sorry that I got to say that, but there are people who literally are getting our 3-day pack and thinking that they're supposed to take all the capsules at one time. It's a 3 sample, right? You take 1 green when you wake up and you take 1 purple and 1 white at night. The second step to this very simple system, and I want y'all to write the word simple in the chat. The second step to this very simple system is that you do what? Share it. So you have an experience, and then you give an experience. Now, this is the key to this system working, that you pass out 2 a day or 10 a week. 2 a day or 10 a week. And I'm going to tell you that 2 out of 10 will join on average. It is a fact. It's a numbers game. And guess what? There might be some weeks where you might not get 2, but there might be some weeks where you might get 5 or 6. Right? If you just keep passing out the experience, what's going to happen at the end of the month? If you pass out, Veronica, 10 a week, that's 40 a month. You must know that out of 40 people sampling a high quality, high impact product, because what does Harvard say? Harvard says that the product needs to be highly consumable. And so when you've got a product that's highly consumable, high quality, high impact, and affordable, people are coming back. If I am passing out 40 samples a month, you best believe that I'm going to be able to get at least 2 a week, or that means 8 new people a month, that at some point of the month, as long as I'm following up, I am going to get at least 8 new people a month. And the third step would be to simply bring them to an experience launch just like this one. Your job is to share the product, not the money. I want to make sure you heard what we said, because if you can follow directions, you stand to make a lot of money. Your job is to share the product. You are not to share the opportunity. Bring them to the expert. So let's talk about mastering the binary, which is 2. Remember, we said that number 2. Simplicity simply scales. But when you complicate things, you fail. Simplicity scales. Complicating things, you will fail. All right? And I want you to understand this. Multi-level marketing or network marketing is just like a corporate job. You do the same things over and over and over again. All right? Systems. System means the word system, SYSTEM. Save yourself time, energy, money. That's what system means, that you'll save yourself time, energy, and money. So multi-level marketing is just like a corporate job. You do the same things over and over again to get results. Let's talk about how we master this system. Well, it all simply starts with 2 people. I want you to picture yourself at the very top. And then I want you to think about 2 people. Now, here's where we go wrong. Where we go wrong is we start to make decisions for these 2 people. Well, no, they won't want to hear what I got to say about this. Well, no, this person probably doesn't have any money. There's a whole lot of people that you probably thought didn't have any money, and they all seem to find money to go to the Beyonce concert. Now, I'm just keep looking straight. Just look straight. Just look straight ahead, right? And so the one thing you do right now is you do not make decisions for people. Here's why people fail. You don't do this. Why people fail is you start making decisions for people. Why people fail is because you start complicating this. Why people fail is you start doubting yourself. Why people fail is because you start making this super duper hard, when it is simply a duplicable system that we do over and over and over again. Even when it gets boring, you do the same things over and over and over again. People fail because this is so simple. What I want you to do right now is I want you to write down 2 to 10 people on your paper, because we asked you to bring a notebook. Write the names down of 2 to 10 people. 2 to 10 people who may enjoy having what we like to call first movers advantage. Your top 2 spots of your organization. Now, how does this turn into 6 figures, right? How does this turn into $10,000 a month? How does this turn into $100 a day? Well, I'm glad that you asked me. How do you get 2 people? The most immediate thing is to schedule your launch Zoom just like this one immediately, right? You get an upline or you get a sideline. We get someone to do these Zooms for you immediately. Because I'm going to tell you something. The people that win are the people who launch quickly, and they get their first 2 people in their first 48 hours. You cannot join a business and then get ghost. So you schedule your launch Zoom. You invite everyone you know simply by saying, hey, I just launched this system that helps you make $3,000 extra a month in 90 days, all online. Can I send you some Zoom info for you to hear about it? That is simply all you're going to say. If you are brand new, if you were invited to this webinar tonight, I want you to take a screenshot of that script right there. Because after you get started, that is the script that you're going to send out, because we're going to be doing this call again on Tuesday. All right. So you've got literally 48 hours to get 2 to 10 people on that call on Tuesday so that you can launch your business. All right. That's step 1. Now, here are the steps that you're going to get your first 2 people in your first 48 hours. And then you're going to teach your 2 people to do the same thing. And they're going to do it on Thursday night. All right. So we're going to do this. Tonight is Sunday. We do this again on Tuesday night. We do this again on Thursday night, right? Because our goal is to help you to understand that money likes speed. What you have to do is get in a rhythm. And I want you to just kind of sit there and snap your fingers. And you think when you go to a party, or you at the cookout, or the block party, right? And you see everybody else is in rhythm. And then you'll see one person come out of nowhere and they just doing the wrong steps. They messing up the line dance, right? You gotta be in rhythm. And so the rhythm of the business is you get in, you get started, you get your 2 people immediately. And then you teach your 2 people to get their 2 people. But you're saying, I don't understand. Nina, that doesn't sound like I'm really going to make a lot of money. And I am telling you, the money is not in just your 2 people. The money is in getting your 2 people to get their 2 people. And here's why we're having the problem. Here's why people say, well, network marketing simply doesn't work. It is not that network marketing doesn't work. What happens is the people don't work the system. What happens is they don't do this. Because what if you just understand that numbers don't lie? Men lie. Women lie, but the numbers, they don't lie. And I am trying to show you right here that even if you could only understand that this could be a 6-figure income in 12 weeks by the power of duplication, the numbers don't lie. It is just like investing, right? You think that you put a couple of pennies up here, if you think that the penny compounded doesn't earn you any money. But the penny compounded, so in week 1, you get your 2 people. In week 2, there's 4 people. In week 3, there's 8 people. In week 4, there's 16 people. But watch what happens after the first month. In week 5, there's 32 people. Now I want you to see how these numbers are duplicating from 32 to 64, from 64 to 128, from 128 to 256, from 256 to 512, from 512 to 1,024. And I want you to hear something. I wrote down some numbers earlier while I was on the phone. We have a rank called Diamond. And I'm not going to talk about the 8 ways that we earn income here tonight because it doesn't make sense. Here's what you need to know. If you do these things, the 8 ways that we get paid will open up to you automatically. But I want you to know something. The rank called Diamond is our first 6-figure position. It is the position that's going to give you a comma check every single week. All right? Do you know, or let me tell you, you don't know, that in order to go diamond, you only need 107 people purchasing the experience pack every single month. And they do not have to be people that you personally sponsor into the business. Here's what's wrong. You don't believe that it can happen. I want you to look at the chart. And based on the chart, if you only need 107 people to fall in your legs of business, purchasing the experience pack every single month, and you would be at the rank of diamond, which is not a lot. It's only 7,500 in sales volume every single week. That's not a lot. When you're talking about 100 people, we're not just talking about you. But I want you to look at this chart. How fast should you be able to go to that rank based on the numbers duplicating and the people duplicating? Write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. Based on what you see, what week should you be able to go diamond based on this chat? Keep it simple. By between 7 and 8 weeks, exactly. By week 7, you're definitely a diamond. 7 weeks, and you could be at your first 6 six-figure income earning position. Here's the problem. People won't keep it simple. 3 steps. We showed you the 3 steps. You catch a rhythm where Monday through Friday, you're passing out 2 to 10 packs of the experience, right? And we literally simply pass these out all day, every day. 1 system a week. We purchase on Mondays. When do we purchase our 1 system a week? On Monday. We get 10 packs of the experience. We sample 2 of these a day, or you could do 10 in 1 day. You sample these to specific people who guarantee to give you their information. 2 out of 10 will get started. I promise you. And you're going to earn $100 in fast starts on each new teammate if they purchase a $249 pack, which we're going to talk about. I want y'all to stay with me because I got something special at the end. We're talking about you getting in profit. You're only going to pay this 1 time. If you do this every single day, Monday through Friday, treat this like a job, not a hobby. But if you treat this like a job, where Monday through Friday, you're passing these out, guess what's going to happen? By the following week or so, or the next week, when you're getting your results back from people, this will pay for itself. Every Monday, we're to put this order in for our 10 packs. Now, I want you to understand this. 3 months to 6 figures. I want you to look at the numbers again. I want you to keep it simple. We like to call it KISS. Keep it short and simple. By week 8, you're talking about having 254 people on the system by ordering 1 system a week. We're talking about over $10,000 every single month. Because by the time you get to between week 8 and 10, you will be at $10,000 a month. Could somebody get excited about being able to earn $10,000 a month? And I'm telling you that I know this happens because I did it. I did it so well. I talked about it so well back in 2014 that someone made this for me because all I talked about was 2, get 2, get 2, get 2, get 2. And literally with our simple sampling system, it can't get any easier than that. By week number 12, you'll have a total because you'll have 2 legs of business, 1 on your right, 1 on your left. And by week number 12, you'll have a total of 2,048 people on the system, everyone ordering their system on Mondays. Over $120,000 every single month while we're literally sampling out a system. So before I go any further, what I want to do now is I do want to bring to you Dr. Nicole Bramwell, who is a real bona fide certified doctor. And I want to bring Dr. Bramwell to the line because we all believe what the doctor says, and we love our Dr. Bramwell. Dr. Bramwell knows 100% of the facts. Dr. Bramwell is going to talk to you about 3 specific products. Our Epic Experience, which is 3 capsules, our Drink to Shrink Detox, and our candy. And I will pull those slides up for you, Dr. Bramwell, if you need me to, right? But she knows 100% of the facts. What I want you to do is remember, we're keeping this simple. We're using the experience, but we're going to talk to you about what you need to do every single month, and stay tuned because I'm going to tell you how to win that free trip by the end of this Zoom. All right. So let's go ahead and put our hands up in the air, our virtual hand claps for Dr. Nicole Bramwell. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Moore. Thank you for the introduction. Hello, everyone. I am not going to be before you long because the information that Mrs. Moore has for you is amazing. The products are not on trial here. I have been a doctor for 30 years. So I do think that I'm qualified to talk about the ingredients and talk about what these products do. I also use these products, and I've also shared these products with my clients. So in my weight management business, so I know about these products. This system is super simple. You're going to take the green capsule when you wake up, and you're going to take the purple and white at night. It is a very simple system. It's a very simple system for your body to put in place what you need. So we've got nootropics in here that the Elevate, that's the green that you will take when you wake up, right? It has the equivalent of 4 to 5 servings of vegetables and fruits. The the key about that is that they are organic, that these products are top rate using nature and technology at the highest level, and producing products that are going to help you with energy and stamina. In here in the Elevate, we have yohimbine for the men, but for the women as well. These products are actually for everybody, for men and women. So please do not feel like you are not included. We have a mental clarity and energy blend with guarana, which gives you natural energy without palpitations or heart racing. We have yerba mate extract, which gives you, it helps with contraction of your muscles, inflammation. It's going to support you so that your body will actually take on a nice look. It is going to help you with your appetite. All right, going to control your appetite. We've got vitamins in here covered, and adaptogen, the adaptogen super blend, which is the reishi mushroom, chaga mushroom. Those are actually giving you anti-inflammatory effect, helping you with your mood with serotonin production, anti-inflammatory, getting potassium. You're getting lots of things that you need here in that mushroom blend, adaptogen. And what we mean by adaptogen is that your body is adapting. It is not reacting. When you are under stress, your body reacts and it goes all out of whack. Unfortunately, we have all been under stress for too long. And so you just keep reacting. And so things are out of balance. When you have adaptogens on board, your body's able to adapt and maintain balance and optimization. So, and this will help you fight fatigue and definitely alleviate stress and anxiety. So let's move into our purple and white, which we will take at night. All right. The purple is for your gut health. Okay. That's the microbiome. That's putting your gut into balance. We've got prebiotic, probiotic, prebiotic, giving you what you need in order to create that normal bacteria that keeps your gut in balance. Probiotic to give you what you need to provide that as you build your own. Okay. This is going to help your weight be in healthy balance. All right. It's going to clear out all of that junk, help you, your gut, your gut is actually going to be able to metabolize food and absorb food. Normally, we've got a 9 enzyme blend in here. That is amazing. So you're not going to have to worry about how your food gets broken down and if you absorb the nutrients optimally. All right. And then we go into our sleep capsule. Our sleep capsule is amazing because it blends things that are usually in other products put separately. So we've got valerian root and melatonin together. We've got magnesium that's also going to help to relax you and put you to sleep. You're going to go into your deep REM sleep. So we've actually got a blend that's called that, the deep sleep blend. All right, that's amazing. And when you get good sleep, guess what? Your body's going to do what it's supposed to do in order to, and your hormones are going to be normalized so that you can actually release weight and burn fat. All right, even while you sleep. All right, getting to sleep faster, staying asleep longer and soundly, and then waking up nice and refreshed and not foggy. All right, so we've got, that is our 3 capsule system. We've got the drink to shrink. This is the detox drink, and it is amazing. It has got 9 herbs in there: persimmon leaf, elm extract, malva extract. It's going to restore the balance in your gut. It's going to clear things out, not just a little bit. It's going to clear out all that stuff that's been accumulating in your gut that you don't know, that's been holding on to toxins and actually poisoning your body, making your skin unhealthy. Making your body unhealthy, creating inflammation and pain. This is actually going to help to level that out in a very natural and gentle but powerful way. So this is an amazing, amazing, amazing detox. And then I get to talk about candy. So this is the only time that the doctor talks about candy. Let me tell you, this Weight Magic candy is amazing. It tastes great. So let me just stop anybody that's thinking it's going to have too much sugar. I'm not going to take that on my low carb diet. And well, guess what? It's only 2.5 grams of sugar in this. That is nothing that's going to offset anything for your sugar. As a matter of fact, it's going to support you having healthier sugar levels. It's going to improve your insulin sensitivity so that your body produces less insulin to handle the food that you're eating. And therefore, you're going to be able to burn fat and release fat, decrease your fat percentage, keep a healthier weight for a longer period of time. It's going to burn. So we've got thermogenesis because we've got the African mango extract, and we've also got the singular quadrangularis. Okay, say that 10 times fast. And that is anti-inflammatory. It actually helps you improve your bone production and density. So women, you need to be paying attention to this. That is extremely important. It will decrease your appetite and your cravings. I'm astounded at how this does this. I've been eating half of my meals since I started doing this. My husband keeps looking at me like, you're finished? And I'm like, yeah, I'm completely full. And you don't feel like you're just like, you're not getting enough. You get enough and you feel satisfied and you are feeling great. So, you know, these things are going to support you. We've got many other products, but these are definitely products that you need in order to keep your body healthy, get it to a healthy weight, burn fat, and get that shape that you want, you know, getting those curves where you want them to be. All right. So thank you, Mrs. Moore, for having me on. I always love to share about the products, and let's hear about this information that you have, because this is just simply amazing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bramwell, who just gave us the okay to eat candy, right? What I am simply loving is that that even with that purple capsule, the sculpting blend. But listen, I want you to know this. We have a full catalog of products, but remember, we're keeping this simple because simplicity wins. And if you keep this simple, you will win. Simplicity is what's going to scale. Complication is going to fail, right? Simplicity scale. So it's so simple that most people won't do it. It's so simple that most people won't even believe that they can do it. But I am here to tell you, and I got to figure out what happened to my presentation again, right? That the question is, will you find a big enough why to grab the right two people? Like, when are we going to stop saying, this is my year? This is my time. And this is the time that I'm really going to do it. And let's face it, many of you that are on here have tried a network marketing company before in the past. You have, and you joined it, but you never did anything. You joined it. You probably never got on a training. You probably didn't write any list. You probably didn't follow the system. You probably didn't even log into your back office. What if we were here to tell you that this system is so simple that even our 9-year-old could do it? Will you find a big enough why to go ahead and find two people? Because the right two people will schedule their call in 48 hours. So the right two people that come in today, that join tonight, by Tuesday, they're going to be on the call on Tuesday with their 2, 3, 4, 5, because you already know just because you invite 2 doesn't mean 2 are going to show up. The right two people who are saying, you know what, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sick and tired of having to try to make ends meet where ends were never, ever supposed to meet. The right two people are going to avoid all excuses. And they're going to say, you know what? I'm going to do something about my situation now. And this is simple enough to believe that literally 2 people, you'll be believers in this system, that if you sample 2 people a day, Monday through Friday, get out the house, or do it like many of us have done it, right through the mail, right through the internet. But you've got to believe in this system that you're sampling out 2 a day, Monday through Friday, simply treating this like a job. Because if you just focus on 3 things, set an auto ship on Monday for your system, right? So that you get this every single Monday. Give 10 of these away Monday through Friday. Schedule a Zoom call to explain the system to the people that join. Well, thankfully for you, this team is doing a call every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday. It is not your job to explain this. That's our job. And then you get 2 people in the system, and then they launch right away. What is the focus here? to help people feel good, to help people to do what they love most. And most of that is to be able to do what they want, when they want, how they want, with whom they want. Most people want time freedom, and money answers all things. Again, money answers all things. So what I want to talk to you about really quickly is about how to get started. Well, I'm going to tell you something. We told you that if you stayed to the end, that we had something for you, right? Well, our goal is to help people to do what? Lose 30 pounds in 90 days as well. Some of you are saying, well, I'm just interested in that. I'm just interested. I want to lose 30 pounds in 90 days. And I want to win a trip. Well, the trip that we're giving away to the first 50 people who get started until the end of March, or until if 50 people come first before the end of March, we're giving away a trip to Cancun, but we want to help you lose 30 pounds in 90 days. Because if you heard Dr. Bramwell, what you need to know about our products is that, especially the candy is clinically proven to help you lose 28 pounds in 10 weeks time. But we know that you can do it with the experience and our Drink to Shrink, because we're leading with the simplicity of the experience. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as you pick a pack and get started. Now, let me explain how you'll earn this trip, how you'll win this trip. A real legitimate trip. You do not have to go to a timeshare presentation, right? And if you don't believe me, we'll show you that there's one already booked. We already checked it out. And we want to show you the difference between the price online to the left. And this trip is already booked to Cancun, Mexico, to the Fives Beach Hotel. If you look, the only thing that you have to cover are your resort fees. That is it. Which you see right there with the hotel protection plan, it comes to $219. The trip will be paid for. This trip would normally cost you, without airfare, $1,341.43, where you will only pay the resort fee of $219. Does everybody see the difference in the price? Resort fees of $219 versus this trip for $1,341, and that is without airfare. Ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm here to tell you. We've got several packages that you could start with, but we're 100% suggesting that you start with at least the $249 pack. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why it's a great place to start. This pack is a great place to start because you're not only going to start with products that you'll have for yourself, but you will also have 10 packs of the Epic experience. Now, you'll have a bag of our candy, you'll have the capsules for yourself in a 30-day supply, as well as a month supply of Drink to Shrink. But this particular pack puts you in position to do what? To be able to sample out your 10 experience packs. Now, here's the deal. For everyone who starts with the $249 pack, and you just stay active for 90 days, meaning you just purchase something for 90 days. If you start with the $249 pack, you automatically will qualify for the free trip to Cancun. All you have to do is get started with that $249 pack and run an order. It could be a $40 order for 90 days. Did y'all just hear that? You get your $249 pack, you get started with your $249 pack, and you could purchase 4 packs of our Drink to Shrink, which simply is $40. Okay, I got the blue here, it doesn't matter. You buy 4 packs of tea, it's $40 for 90 days, because remember, the goal is still to lose your 30 pounds in 90 days, and the trip is yours. Now, if you're saying, well, I don't want to do $249, I don't want to do $249, you then will do the $99 pack with the month supply of the Epic experience and the 4 packs of Drink to Shrink. And guess what? You have to do that pack for 90 days to qualify for the trip to Cancun. Does everybody understand that? You've got one of two ways to do this. You're either going to come in at $249, automatically qualify. You just have to stay active for 90 days. You could place a $25 order. You could place a $40 order. You just have to stay active for 90 days. And the rules will be out. Don't worry. We'll have them printed out for you to read that again. Or you do the $99 pack, but if you do $99, you have to do the $99 pack 3 months consecutively in order to qualify for the trip to Cancun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell y'all something. We went to Cancun for free last year. We had a blast. Many people that were in Cancun are on this webinar right now, but we worked really hard to get that trip to Cancun. Are you kidding me that all you've got to do is buy a pack every single month? And listen, if you're saying, well, I don't even know if I want to do that, we can show you how, if you bring some people back with you on Tuesday, we can show you how to get your products at low cost or no cost. Because simply, when you get your two people will cover your products every single month. This is called the power of duplication. So I'm super excited about all of the people that are going to position themselves to earn an extra $100 a day. And we'll show you how to run that play as well. We're going to give you graphics. We're going to give you ads to post. We're going to show you what to post. We're going to tell you what to post. You don't have to make anything up yourself. We got you. All right. The only thing you have to do right now is run back to the person that invited you to this webinar. The first 50 people that get signed up, you're going to lock your spot, right? You're going to remain active for 90 days. We've got the experience accountability page. We're going to help you with your goal of losing the weight that you want to lose. Because what good is it going to Cancun and you don't look good or feel good, right? So we're going to get you right, get you tight and right. And then, because we tripping over here, right? We tripping over here, right? And tripping. And there's some other trips coming, you guys, for some of the brand ambassadors. The point is, get in now. Run back to the person that invited you to this webinar, right? Let them know how you desire to get started. Then on Tuesday at 9 p.m., if you speak Spanish, we got one tomorrow night at 10 for those in Mexico, okay? But on Tuesday, for those of you that are getting started, you are to have your people back on with you at this same Zoom line at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that we can show you how to get your two people started. So my name is Nina Moore and I approve this message. Listen, we're excited to celebrate your success with you all. We want to welcome you to the family and congratulate you on making the best decision of your life today. And that is to take your life and your health by the reins and take control again. We want to welcome you, you guys. We're either going to see you at the top or from the top, but that choice is 100% yours. We would much rather celebrate big with you. All right, run back to the person that invited you here. Let's get you started. Good night and God bless.